It is time now for Better Money. Long-term care insurance is something that everyone needs to think about, but what's really right for you? Joel Johnson is a certified financial planner and managing partner at Johnson Brunetti Retirement and Investment Specialist, and he's here right now to answer some questions. Thank you so much, Joel.
Great to be here, Kara. This long-term care, it's a big subject. It's a big worry for a lot of retirees.
And it's, not anything people really want to spend money on, but might need to. So the question is long-term care right for me? You say 7 in 10 Americans over the age of 65 are going to need some kind of long-term care. So that's 70%.
Yeah, it's a pretty scary number, and it's very expensive, and people have a number of different options, but you've got to deal with this issue. And then once you've made a decision, whatever that decision is, you can have the peace of mind of moving on and knowing that you've dealt with it.
So if you have a family history of certain health conditions, you might be at higher risk of needing it.
That's correct. And this is important not just from a standpoint of needing long-term care insurance, but what can I do today? You talk about nutrition so much, on this program. What can we do today to make sure that we live longer, that we have a clear mind and so on? But, if my mom and dad have dementia or they have issues in their older years, my grandparents and so on, I need to look at that because chances are I've got those genes inside me.
Okay, so definitely want to take good care of yourself. Pay now or pay later. But there's different kinds of long-term care insurance. There's traditional, and then there's asset, hybrid, based.
Yeah, and this is really important, Kara, because this has changed a lot in the last 20 years. So back in the old days, I'll call them the old days, you used to pay into this very expensive policy, and if you went on claim, the policy would pay out. That was it. That was the only two options. You pay your premiums. If you don't go into a nursing home or if you don't need home health care, they don't pay.
Yeah.
If you need that, then they will pay. Very expensive policy. People would say, well, why do I want to pay out all those premiums? It's cutting into my retirement income. The new hybrid or asset-based plans, we pay in and we get a guarantee of getting that money back. So, for instance, I can make a deposit with an insurance company. If I need long-term care, they're going to pay that cost. If I need the money back, I can actually get the money back if I run out of my other money in retirement. And if I die and I didn't go on long-term care, my family gets, with interest, the money I set aside.
Oh.
So one of those three things is going to happen, right? I'm going to either need long-term care, I'm going to die, or I want the money back. It's guaranteed to give us that. It's a much better deal than it used to be.
Okay. More affordable?
More affordable because I'm kind of just putting a deposit with the insurance company. I'm not really spending the money.
Okay. So you have an offer, and it's what if I need long-term care? So this is something that, again, people don't love to think about. They'd rather plan their trips, but this is something that can really protect you. And this offer is free at BetterMoneyTV.com.
Yeah, and in this book, they talk about not only what we've talked about today, but some of the other statistics and some other strategies, like legal strategies, where you can protect assets.
Okay, sounds great. So to get your free offer, or Joel, ask Joel some questions again, you can go to BetterMoneyTV.com. Thanks so much, Joel.
Thanks, Kara.
That's Better Money.